Good morning, friends. We are on day 4 of the Arizona adventure, and we have just made it to Montezuma's castle. So this is a fee area for the national park system, so it's good to know that they're not taking cash. And if you have a national parks pass, make sure you bring it. Very important in the desert. $20. Reminder. So this trail is a third of a mile. And ooh, I can see what we're looking for already.
That's crazy, though. Seriously. Do it again.
So this was a 5-story apartment building right here. It's a beautiful, nice paved walk. You can bring strollers or wheelchairs. Here's the creek that brought them here. So they do have some nice shady seating areas. It is a very quick walk around, but if you want to sit down and enjoy it, you can.
Oh, I thought it was perfect.
An area with lots of information to teach you a little bit more. All right, quick little visit. What did you think?
Nice. Very, I like this type of stuff. Very historical.
Yes, very informative. Teaches you a lot. It's a nice, easy little hike. And even though it's getting a little warm here, this is somewhere you can still do. There's lots of shade. So, very accessible paved path. You can definitely take strollers and wheelchairs. Try to get here early because there's actually a line. They do check your National Parks pass to go in. All right, I'll see you our next stop. All right, this is supposed to be a trail that is bang for your buck. Not a lot of effort for great views, so we're gonna give this a try. You need a Red Rocks parking pass to come here. I think it's $5 a day. You can do $10 for a week, but if you do have an American the Beautiful National Parks Pass, they will accept it. Just put it up on your dashboard. Beautiful views right from the start. This sign is a little worn, but it shows you all the named features in this small area. So far the signs are pretty good. Got another sign for the trail right there.
You going all the way up there?
No. This is where we start to get some decent elevation change here. but it's for a very short period of time. All right, so this is the end of the trail. The last section is where you go up. I think it said it was less than 90 feet in elevation change, so most of it was right here, but it wasn't too terribly steep of an incline. Here is the view from the top. Looks like you could go a little bit further if you want to. When you're coming back, if you follow the sign that says parking lot instead of the Yavapai trail, it'll take you right back out to the parking lot. Here, it's a bit of a shortcut. If not, you would retrace your steps. Well, we're done. I can go back and check the time step, but it didn't take that long. I even had to run back and lock the car because my dad had the keys. It's one of those, you don't need the key in the ignition cars, and I had to go back and lock the car. So it did not take that long at all. I'm gonna let you let him give you reviews of the trail from his standpoint, with the level of strenuousness for him as a 70-year-old hiker. I can tell you that the views are great. Definitely would recommend it for young kids that don't really hike. But the one thing I wanted to mention was the weather right now. It's in the 70s in March, and it's not usually this hot. We right now are having unseasonably high temperatures in the area, and it's only going to get worse. That's why we're trying to do all our kind of outdoor activities early. Later in the week, when we're in Phoenix, it's going to be over 100. So, oops, sorry, I'm trying to put my bag in the car. So if you are coming here in March and you're thinking, oh, look at those guys running around in shorts and t-shirts, please check your weather. You know, sometimes I don't check it the way I should. Luckily, I really did, because when I first started packing for this trip, I had hot hands and gloves and fleece lined joggers for hiking. And now I have 2 sweatshirts. And the other things I have are, I brought 1 pair of jeans and 2 pairs of leggings. Everything else is shorts and 2 bathing suits. So definitely check your weather. All right, since I'm a sucker for a visitor center, we are going to go to the U.S. Forest Service Red Rocks Visitor Center and see what they have inside. Beautiful views from the visitor center. So even if you aren't able to hike or do a lot of the bigger things here in the Sedona area, there's definitely a lot of scenic views and pull-offs and things that you can still do in the area and still get beautiful views. This is what I would like to get a view of at some point. A javelina. It's an animal. I haven't actually seen a person. Definitely don't want to be too close, but I'd love to see one. Why, thank you. And this is what's for lunch, not for me. All right, we got a little fireside chat going here tonight. And we just wanted to wrap up our day. We stayed local today. We did some things in the Sedona area. And I think the one thing that I wanted to talk about was the Yavapai Trail. It's less than a mile. I think it was about 7/10 of a mile up and back. And I wanted to know your thoughts on how the trail went.
Well, I didn't think it was that tough on me. I am 70. I am battling allergy situation out here. And, but even at the elevation, what was the elevation?
There, I think it was about 4,000 to 5,000.
About 4,000 to 5,000. Even with that, still made it to the scenic overlook point, or without any problem whatsoever. It was very beautiful up there.
And I think it really is one of those trails that has a lot of bang for your buck. Even myself, who wanted to do a adventurous trail today, but was not able to because the parking lot was closed and it was very busy. If you're coming during spring break, make sure you know that it is very crowded, and expect to use the shuttle system for the more popular areas. I thought it was a great short hike. It was great views. We got some great photos and great video, I think, that you'll see before you even hear us talk about it. So I do think that trail is good for just about anyone who can handle a little bit of elevation gain. At the very end is when there was an incline, but it wasn't crazy steep, and it was very short, the incline section. And I think I got a little bit of video for that. So I do think it was great views, great for your Christmas card photos. But just be careful coming down. You know, there's some spots where the dirt on the rocks make it a little slippery. I mean, I wiped out, if you saw my Zion National Park video from 2 summers ago, I wiped out on a flat rock just because it had dirt on it. Go and check out that video. So I think tonight we're just going to finish up with this behind us. May have to break out the Easter themed s'mores and just relax a bit for the end of our 4th day on our trip. So yeah, hang out with us tonight, and I hope you enjoyed our footage from the day. If you like this content, please go like, subscribe, leave us a comment, ask us a question. We'd love to hear from you. So let's enjoy the fire. This stick is not long enough. Not even close. It's way too hot. Forget about it. It's way too hot.
Still yes, bring longer sticks. I'm going to put that.
These are the Easter themed s'mores using Peeps. I think this might be the first time I've been able to catch stars on video. Beautiful night skies here. The fire's getting low, so I'm going to say goodnight. And thank you for following along as we travel dawn to dusk.